Good afternoon, everyone. So a little bit fall down, so frightening. Yeah. We take I bunch out the kimchi smiling, so I awakening. Okay, this topic is was published already at the Journal of the BMC Women's Health is on December in last year. So after that, I slept one night. One day, I become a well-known guy in this area because of these articles had spread through the international and internet news networking beyond the Korea society. So I was invited to this conference. So actually, I thanks to this conference board committee members, and I appreciate to the sharing my experience with you all together today. Okay, my topic is background is according to the well-known research groups. Their published the smoking rate for women is lower than that for men. This is the gender differences indicate regional and cultural variation in Africa, the Asia-Pacific regions, and Latin America. Another research group is McKay and Amos in 2003. They founded the greater gender difference in East and Southeast Asian group, and then as including the South Korea, Indonesia, and China, compared to the Europe and the US. Okay. Yeah. This you can see the figures of the current smoker trend in South Korea. In 1980s, the Koreans the anti-smoking campaign initiated the firstly the Korean smoking rate investigation, and then they reported in early the rate in the 1980s. At the time, the male smoking rate is very high, about 79%, and the women smoking rate is the 12.6%. And then the Korean government is regulated the law of the for promoting promotion and health in 1995. At the time, the prohibited the smoking behaviors in the public site. Public building, inside the public building. So after that, the Korean CDC is initiating and investigate the smoking rate by the self-reported survey. And K-Hands try to investigate the smoking rate by the self-reported survey and the biomarker using. Especially the K-enhance is determined to the accuracy of the smoking rate is, and then so they estimate the real smoking rate through the biomarking. A little bit since the 1998, the male smoking rate is 66%, and then the recently years 2013 is the decreased over the decade to about 42%. But the females smoking rate is 60.5% to the 62%, very steadily by the self-report the survey result. So the gender difference is the steadily remain in Korean society. This is the show the smoking rate among them, the OECD country members. In this, the figures we know the South Korea is the very highest the smoking rate in men. But these figures show the women's smoking rate is the lowest rate among them OECD country members. So I think that is this the result too is or not? Commonly, I can see easily the smoking women's in the street, bar, and the club, etc. So this is the very doubtful fact. You know that the smoking rates is we measured two approaching methods. One is the self-report survey. Another is the biomarkers using the approach. So just only we using the self-report survey result. This is the underestimate the number of the smokers owing to the social desirability response bias. So my study is aimed to compare smoking rate based on the self-report survey result and biomarkers. One is the urinary cotinine concentration test result. Second is to estimate actually the smoking rates by year using the biological marker. I can explain the method. Just only we can measure the smoking rates. The most common method is the self-reporting survey. This is a survey method targeting a certain population group. Because of this method is very convenient and efficient economically. Second is we using the biological markers. The biological markers include cotinine, nicotine, carbon monoxide, thiocyanate, and carboxyhemoglobin. Among these biological markers, firstly the cotinine is the metabolite of the nicotine. This is a very high, relatively long half-life. So the cotinine is compared to other markers, so the very reliable indicator. Especially the Korean National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey since the 1995. So we can approach this data. So in my studies, selected from the 192 areas by probability sampling. We try to this is the survey is tried to the three sampling method. Primary unit is using the administrative unit, and then second sampling is the by census. Tertiary sampling is the household level. And then this is the survey is the especially stratified multi-stage sampling design. Examine the all house members include over the 19 years old. Especially this survey is consists of the three domains. One is a physical examination, second is a health-related survey, and third is a nutrition survey. During this study period, the examiners visited each household and using the mobile examination vehicle. And they conducted a checkup and include the blood and urine test, X-ray and oral examination. Especially we can detect the cotinine level in urine test. So in this study is the gathering the data from the study population in KNN's survey group over the 19 years old. We between the 2008 and 2011. Firstly, the study population 26,593 adults. But we finally selected the further analysis 14,086 respondents because of they get the urinary test within the urinary cotinine data available. In this study, the current smoker measurement is by the self-reported. So the self-reported surveys is base. The definition is at least 100 cigarettes in its lifetime. Of course, the time of the interviews we reported the smoking every day or the some day. Second is we get the urine cotinine concentration information in urinary test. This UCC is taken using the gas chromatography mass spectrometry. This machine is the detector model Klaus 600T over Phil and Perkin-Elmer. So we indicate use the measurement cotinine and diphenylamine. So generally, the Society of Research on Nicotine and Tobacco recommended the standardizations. The UCC cut point is over the 50 nanogram per milliliter. But this is a standardization, the threshold is reflect the westernized model, but Korean society is cannot apply to this threshold because of the Korean is the law of the social desirability response bias. So we can try to cut-off point is over the 30 nanogram per milliliter is in this study. The result is show that the table 1 Yeah, this is the self-report survey result, and then UCC result the comparing by the risk factors. Overall, so the male is the overall smoking rate is by the self-report 47.8%. UCC level is 55.1%. But the women smoking rate by the UCC is the 70.1% by the self-report, the 18.2% by the UCC. So the between the two groups is the difference ratio is the 70.3 in male, but 11.1 in female. This is a result show that the more the higher times the in female than the in male. Especially the over the aging older group is the in male is the smoking rate by the survey self-reported survey is increase, especially to younger generation male is the more the high smoking rate. This is the female groups are the same situation. Another the risk factors we try to the number of household is a number one person is a household, and that the male is the 56.1%, but over the two persons household group is the smoking rate is the 70.3% by the self-report. This is the result is the same situation in UCC, but in female smoking rate is the one person's household 11.9%, but the two person over the two person household 70.7. So the UCC is 21.2, 18% in the two-person household. That means is that some male or the female groups is the not report or to the others, the family members to the other relatives. Another, we try to measure the accuracy of the measurement of the smoking rate. We can try to the sensitivity, specificity, positive predicted value, negative predicted value, and difference ratios by the between the male and female group. So in the in males, the overall sensitivity is 0.8553. Specificity is 0.9768. Positive preventative value is the 0.9783. Is the different ratio is the 1.143. But in female group is the sensitivity 1.367, sensitivity is 1.9956, is a difference ratio is 2.6. That means is the more the highest is the difference gap in the female group than the male. Yeah. Okay. So the final result is the self-reporting survey and UCC is the over the time. This is the bottom line. The purple color is the self-report smoking rate. It's a 7.6% in 6 to 8% in 2011. But the urinary cotinine concentration is the smoking rate is the 21% to the 18% to 6. Is the gender in female smoking is the all together is the smoking rate is by decreased over the time, but the gap is the steadily remain. Okay, so you can see the discussion. So this study is firstly to analyze the annual trends of the actual smoking rate in South Korea using the biological markers in nicotine level. So a significant difference is the smoking rate, both in women and between the self-report survey and the UCC. So this is the showing the many respondents providing false response. Second is according to conventional studies, self-reported smoking rates in the by face-to-face interviews, the values lower than the actual smoking rates. But the accuracy difference between genders is larger than in South Korea. So this study is a pros. So this male is the female participant did not want to reveal their smoking status family members or neighbors. So lastly, the pros in this study is the calculate the South Korea actual female smoking rate by the using the biological marker. Second is the first national study that confirms the change of the trend in smoking rate through the time series analysis. Second is the female smoking rate is underestimate the great extent of the Eastern Asian countries. So this study is the cons is the firstly is the calculation of female smoking rates in South Korea cannot be directly generalized in other countries. Second is the cannot fully the control by the participating UCC identifying the smoke owing to the indirect smoking. So lastly, it's possible infrequent or light the smokers escape the UCC detection as their UCC level low. Okay, thank you.